Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another quick update on the Sherwood Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, February 27th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through some info with you. So first thing we'll look at here is the active listings. This last week, I showed that we had a total of 5 new homes come on the market in Sherwood, which is kind of a low for the 6 weeks here. So pretty slow week in terms of new listings. Ended the week at 11 homes on the market, which is down 3 from the week prior. So pretty slow on the listing side. The median list price and days on market for the actives, you can kind of see that that's come up over time. We started at 683 here 6 weeks ago. We were at 722 for about 3 weeks in a row. This last week dipped down a little bit down to 710,000 was the median list price as of this last week. And then days on market's been trending up. We had a low of 3 days. And then this last week, we kind of hit a high of 11 days on market on average of the homes that, were active as of the time I put this together. Moving on to the pending sales, you'll see that that's been growing over time. This last week, we had 6 new properties go pending, down from the week prior, but same as, a couple weeks back. Like I said, it's been growing. We had a 45 pending 6 weeks ago, and that's been growing week by week. This last week, we were at 63 homes in pending status. Then the median price and the days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see we've been pretty close to about 700,000 here the past 3 weeks in terms of the median price of the homes that are going pending. And then days on market's been super steady, just between 2 and 3 days here over the past 6 weeks. So obviously things, that are getting into contract are going super fast in Sherwood, which is not a surprise. Lastly, we'll look at the sold activity here. So this, as of the time I put this together, I only show that we had 2 homes last week go from pending to sold. Wouldn't surprise me if this gets increased a little bit here, as a few things probably will drag in here over this next week. But it's certainly down from kind of the weeks prior. And then over the past 4 weeks here, so looking back 4 weeks, we had 20 homes that had sold in Sherwood. And that is down a bit from the week prior, but kind of right in the middle of where it's been over the past 6 weeks or so. Median sold price and days on market for the solds, the sold price has been increasing. We had a low of about 549, and this last week kind of came in at a high of over the 6 weeks at 621,000. And then the days on market, it's been fairly steady. That we actually had a low point this week of 3 days on market. So it just points to how things have been, selling here over this past month, super fast. So finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. The red bars is weeks of inventory. We had a low of a week and a half of inventory here about 6 weeks ago. Grew to about just under 4 weeks of inventory here 3 weeks back. And then this last week, we kind of fell in the middle of that at just over 2 weeks of inventory. So obviously things are still very competitive, very much a seller's market in Sherwood. And that also is kind of relaying here in the sale price as a percent of the original list price. You'll see this last week, we climbed up to 102.7% was the sale price as a percent of list price. So, just under a 3% over asking was kind of where the market has been in Sherwood. So certainly very competitive, and we need more inventory in Sherwood for sure. So to get a better look at the update, you can always click the link or button below the video, and it'll take you to my website where you can check that out a little more detail if you'd like. So I hope this update's been helpful to you. If so, always appreciate any likes, comments, shares, follows that you might have for me. So appreciate that. And if I can ever be of any help or answer any questions about what's happening in the general market or in your particular situation, certainly would be able to talk to you about that. So just give me a call or send me a message, and I'd be happy to chat. So hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.